What's happening, everyone? It's kind of a big update here. Actually got quite a bit done. As you can see, there's a train running. And the reason that is actually running is because I've got all the track done all the way around. There's the bridges. Here's the, I did a lift out bridge here, and I had on my last layout a drop bridge and had nothing but problems with alignment. And this one uses, it's like a T basically with this plywood. And then there's also pins here for alignment that I also used to send electricity through to the track. So as soon as you lift it up, it kills the power to this. I eventually will probably put maybe like a micro switch or something here, so when you lift it up, it'll kill the power to the track on both sides. And I'll show more on the lift out. I'll actually do a lift out on it in a little bit. So then the other thing that I've gotten, I've started on this scene here. So you can see that I've gotten the, what is representing the blacktop. This is 1/4 inch MDF that I painted, and I used I think it's an etching primer, and that was just the gray color, because that's kind of the closest color I could find to like a weathered asphalt. And I'll do some more weathering to blend it all together. The other thing I did is I've been making these, and these are actually balsa wood or basswood, and I've just been using the laser to cut them out and to put the markings in them, so you can see those. So each one of these will have its own drive-through. Same with the Starbucks over here. So these are just set in place right now. I'll eventually get everything glued down. I'm just trying to figure out the layout of everything. Then over here, I'm thinking I might do one of those gas stations, whether it's the Summit Customs or the Walthers has that new modern gas station. So I think I can put that here. And I was thinking of maybe doing like a street crossing right here, but we'll see. So been busy with that. Also been busy with the S-scale stuff, the SN3. So this is a PBL. It's a Chama sand house, and this is one of their older urethane kits. I just put it together and painted it and started weathering it today. So this is all a one-piece cast urethane. And so I've been putting washes and a bunch of other stuff trying to make it look like wood, because it just comes as the bare urethane, which is basically that color. So this section I actually have sand, so I'll just put sand down on top of that. Same with this, so it'll cover all this up. I've done a bunch of washes on it with the MIG oils. So, and then this will be dull coated because it's pretty shiny right now. But I'll get that done here shortly, as soon as all the oil washes dry, because they take forever. The other thing I've done is, this is actually the start to the engine house at Chama, and this is the newer edition, and this is 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch plywood. So you can see that I used the laser, and I scribed all the brick into it. And then I used hydrocal, the plaster, and brushed it in and then wetted it for the mortar joints. So I still have to cut the sides. This was just more of an experiment to see how well the brick comes out, but it actually comes out really well. So I'll make the other sides, and then I'll get that. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build pretty much all the structures that's going to be for the SN3 Chama section. and that way then I can get an idea of how to place the tracks. So kind of holding off on building the other side for that. And I bought one of these, the Process ballast machine. I hate ballasting, so if this will help, then hopefully it can. I finished the caboose, got all the glass in it, dull coated it, and then I actually bought, this is I think it's a 40-foot or 50-foot flat car. Might have been a PBL kit, and this one was already built and painted, and then I ended up weathering it because it had silvering decals. And this is the one I've been building, and so I dull coated that one. Here's one that I bought. It's already done. Needed a new stirrup, so I put that on. And then there's the new Gone that I bought in flat car. And all these had the older, I think they're the number 4 Katy couplers, so I converted them all to the number 58s. Because that's what I'm trying to run as a standard on all this. I think they look the best and they work the best. And you can't really buy the number 4s anymore. The other thing I did is I cut the lettering out. Because this is actually the Dolores engine facility, and I've compressed it. I think I did a video on it a long time ago, but yeah, the real one comes way out past here, but there's no way. I mean, you have to have a lot of dedicated space to do all that. So, and then you can see the rest of the yard. So I've got all my engines out. I think I have all the cars out as well. So just slowly making progress. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've done. Not really. So I'll go ahead and show the lift bridge. So here's the lift bridge. So there's nothing that actually holds it in place other than its own weight. It just lifts up a little tight. So I'll have to do a little sanding. But you can see these are the pins that go in. And there's other receptacles here that they go into. And then I just soldered wires onto the top of these. Actually, I drilled and tapped it and then put a ring on it. And then when it's not in use, just stores over there. Because right here behind me is the door, and that's the entry. So I hate duck unders. I can't tell you how many times I've hit my head. Even going on this layout, going out of the garage. So, and then all we gotta do, put it back in, line up the teeth. And it just locks into place. So, it's been working good so far. And then on the top here, you can see I just used PCB boards. These are actually Fast Tracks, I think, PCB boards, and I just cut a bigger notch in it just to make sure. And then actually put some nails in just to give it some rigidity, and then I soldered my wires. And then all this I'll just cover with ballast, and then the scenery will come down over here. And it's the same way over here. And then here's the those pins I was talking about, and you can buy these on Amazon. And then don't mind that nail there, needs to get cut. And then the T, it basically just folds into that, and then these are both negative and positive. Same over here. And below this there's actually wires. You can see that I've soldered the wires to the actual barrel nut there. And then that allows electricity to flow when it's going. And then I'll figure something out as far as stopping power, like I said, and then maybe something that will come up to block the tracks, either or. And then these are the what I was talking about, so they just go together. And then I drilled and tapped into this, and then put a ring terminal, and then I drilled a hole through the bottom here, and then looped the wire through and soldered it in. So this is actually mounted onto the lift out, and this is in the base. And then actually it's supposed to go this way because it's tapered. And then it just makes contact, and then that gives me my electrical, and then also an alignment pin. Like I said, I bought these either on Amazon or eBay. It was only like $10 for about 10 or 15 pairs. And they're made out of either a cast, like zinc or something, and then plated. But they work well for what the purpose is. So anyways, I just thought I'd give everyone an update what's going on. So any questions, just leave them down below. Thanks.